Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and tonight we're going to be going over Chapter 5 of the War of the Spark Chronicle with a deck I'm calling Ravnica White. Now this chapter is the Ravnica block only. Meaning Ravnica, Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance, and of course War of the Spark. It's kind of a sneak preview of where Standard is going here in the fall, as we have sets like the Ixalan block, Dominaria, and Core 19 that are all going to be rotating out. So you're only going to be able to use cards that are currently from Ravnica moving forward. Now this is exciting to me because I don't recall them doing any other events. They may have, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, if they've ever done block events like this before. So this is one I'm really excited to go into. Of course, again, being a free event, you can't beat that for all of the stained glass styles. I'm excited for it for two reasons. One, there are certain cards that, as a standard ends up going a little bit longer, there are just certain cards you just start getting tiring of playing against. You know, cards that either are a little bit too beefy, too powerful, or you've just been Teferi'd one too many times and you just don't want to go through it again. So to be able to go into a new meta really is really super exciting to me. The upside, of course, is that it's a free event, and we're going to go through and get a whole bunch of styles. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck first, and then we'll take a look at the event and see what's going in. So I decided, of course, one of my favorite archetypes in Magic period is mono white, specifically mono white life gain. So we lost a lot of cool cards. Resplendent Angel probably being one of the biggest ones that I feel that this deck lost, but it still has a lot of interesting pieces still in it. So Charm Stray, for example, kind of takes the place of the Leon and Vanguard. Also, very cool card. Does have lifelink right off the top, so that's always a good start. And of course, they did reprint Ajani's Pridemate. So Ajani's Pridemate is going to be huge. If you're looking at any of the M20 spoilers, and you can see the Ajani's, even the one out of the Planeswalker deck, the Ajani's Planeswalkers, I have a distinct feeling that mono white life gain is going to get a huge boost in Core 20. So I'm really looking forward to that. But anyway, so straight up, we're looking at 4 Charm Strays. It's a 1/1 with lifelink. Whenever a Charm Stray enters the battlefield, it put a +1/+1 counter for each other Charm Stray that you control. So there are obviously 4 in the deck. Healer's Hawk. Healer's Hawk's a staple in any deck that runs white. Normally is going to run a Healer's Hawk for a 1-drop. Fantastic card. And then Hunted Witness, while it itself does not have lifelink, when it does die eventually, it does create another creature with lifelink. And all of this, of course, is building upon the idea of building up a Ajani's Pridemate relatively quick. This is a pretty fast aggro deck is really what I found. I did drop 2 Dawns of Hope in here, mostly for the card draw. It does have an ability that you're allowed to go ahead and spend 4 mana and create a 1/1 creature if you've got, it's a good mana dump late in the game. Impassioned Orator, this takes the place of things like, we obviously lost the Fountain, of course, that gives you life. That's gone. That was in Core 19. You lost Ajani's Welcome. That's gone. So this kind of takes the place of it. It is a 2/2 body, a little bit easier to get rid of since it is a creature, but whenever a creature comes into play, you gain 1 life, again, triggering off of Ajani Pridemate's ability. Gideon, gotta have Gideon. Gideon's amazing. This is Gideon's Sacrifice. We have to have Gideon and Gideon's Sacrifice. That was actually kind of the whole purpose for me to decide not to go white in the first place, is, but wait, this is where Gideon's supposed to die in the storyline, so why not run Gideon in the deck? And then the deck just kind of built itself. So I did toss in a few cards to kind of control what the other side of the board is doing. So 4 Prison Realms, fantastic lockdown creatures, and Planeswalkers I might take note of, and the ability to Scry. So this is a really fantastic card. I'm running 4 Unbreakable Formations, another fantastic cards. If you do it in your main phase, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on them as well, but all your creatures gain indestructible until end of turn. So they gain indestructible, vigilance, and a +1/+1 token. I mean, it can be game breaking towards the end. Conclave Tribunal, again, similar to Prison Realm, is there to kind of take care of things. We're losing things, other spells like Ixalan's Binding, for example, so this kind of takes the place of that. Bond of Discipline. Love this card. So one of the most annoying cards I feel in the Merfolk deck is Sleep, because they will just put all your creatures to sleep. all tapped and then just hit you with everything. So you may have enough of a board state to kind of block all of their creatures, but when they're all tapped, they go away. I've actually won games just being able to go on this, like people that had a much larger board state than me. And what ends up happening towards the end of the game, like you get so close to being able to kill them, but then their board state gets so wide, you need a way to be able to punch through those last couple of points of damage. And Bond of Discipline has been helping me out. And again, for a mana dump for nothing else, it does have lifelink. I decided to toss in a Sunblade Angel. It's not, of course, it's not a Resplendent Angel by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a 3/3 flying with lifelink and vigilance and first strike. And I figured, hey, why the heck not? And of course, 21 straight up planes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the event and see what you can get for joining in the event. So again, just playing in the event, we're going to get a Watley. I'm almost positive we got a Watley once before, didn't we? I almost feel like we've already done that. 200 gold. Again, this is another 10-win one instead of the 15. I like these. These go much, much faster. So you're going to get Watley at the 0 to 3 win range. At 0 to 5, you're going to get 200 gold. At 0 to 7, you're going to... Yeah, I know we've done that. Ashiok, we've done so Ashiok, and then the Sarkhan is the difference though. Sarkhan being the rare that you're going to get out of it. So obviously we're going to go for that one. So I got a lot of feedback from the last time I did this, where I showed the beginning and then I showed a second one that actually showed me actually winning the event. And guys, people like that, but they're like, well, just put it all in one video. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to show winning the first stainless. However many games it takes me to win the first stainless, I'll show up until that point. I will stop recording the video at that point, and then I will continue on, and then I'll get down towards the last 2 wins, or last win, so that you can actually see all of it taken care of, that this deck does indeed meet that way. So I hope that works. Let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, always helps, and maybe keep me from hitting my mic. It always helps out the channel. So let's go ahead and jump into this free event. I only have, obviously, I do have a couple of decks that actually would win. You can play Planeswalker decks? Oh, because they are the Planeswalker decks from Ravnica Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica. Okay, I hadn't thought about that. I'm not going to play those decks. We're going to play Ravnica White. And the Boris Battalion, the free deck from the Twitch one, also is legal. Interesting. Didn't think about that. But we're going Ravnica White. And let's see how we do. Yeah, I've been actually having difficulty finding games to play just to practice this deck today because everyone's playing in this event. Let's talk lunch. Let's do that. Let's talk lunch. I think that's a great idea. Good start. Good start. Do wish I had a Pridemate off the top here. Aw, are we playing a mirror match? That would be amazing. That's something I have not encountered in my my time playtesting this. I've not encountered the mirror match. That's gonna be fun. I'm willing to trade. Are you? Sure. Because I have another one. Okay, so it's not a mirror match. And that's why I was willing to trade, because I have another. He is running Boris colors, so let's see what he's got. Anytime I see the red, I get a little bit nervous. Oh, he's playing Krenko. Oh, this is going to be such a fun deck, and going to be really nice to Prison Realm Krenko. I already have a Hunted Witness. Let's hit something else. That deck can get way out of hand, because it runs a whole bunch of creatures, and Krenko can get... you know what? The next video I'm going to do a Krenko deck. I've seen a lot of people have their own takes on it. I've got my own ideas on how I would run it. No one ever seems to run it the way that I would like to do it, so... Is he just seriously debating quitting at this point because he lost his main win con? He must be. He must be in a debate. Feather. Oh, this is a Krenko Feather deck. This is cool. All the prison realms. All the prison realms. Hello, Feather. How are you? Feather's, again, if you saw my previous video, I will take Dawn of Hope. I like the card draw. And we'll drop the Hunted Witness. Let's see what he does. We traded before. He's not willing to trade this time. So there's his interesting win conditions. He had Feather. That had to have been like a Tajik. What's up? He's going to mentor that. I'm going to go ahead and do that because I like the life gain. He's gonna hate me for all the prison realms. I do need a little... Okay, Dawn of Hope is gonna be kind of useful. Yeah, I hate to do it. I need to prison realm Tajik. He's gonna be like, how many did this guy get in his hand? I wish there was an LOL one. No, I need an Ajani's. Yeah, I need that Ajani's in hand. Another feather. My goodness. Alright, well now I'm in a little bit of trouble. Thank you. Sure. So he's probably... I had to get above cannon. Some of them are running that red spell. Oh no, he doesn't have the card in this block. I am willing to stop that. Very nice. Let's see what he does here. He's willing to take the damage. Interesting. I assume he's going to swing in with the Swiftblade. So now I need my Conclave Tribunal. So I've already gotten my Prison Realm. And he's not getting any of the spells that make Feather do Feather things. Ooh. Ooh, that's mean.
Gideon at your service.
We're going to give the Pridemate lifelink. It's going to trigger itself. I will pay to draw the card. Oh, there's the Conclave I was looking for. Alright, so that's going to handle Feather, who is my main concern at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong. The 2/2 Flying Healer's Hawk, that's a bit of a problem, but I've got enough lifelink now. Okay. That's okay, Gideon. We'll get you back. Don't you worry, buddy. So we are going to Conclave Tribunal. Feather. And he's debating. Nope, he has got nothing. We will go Charm Stray. Yep, he's going to tap the Pridemate. So you are my next problem. No, you can go ahead and do that. Oh my goodness. Where are all the things that I need? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to like the idea of Unbreakable Formation here later in the game. Yep. So I'm going to just start building up tokens. Both are going to trigger lifelink. Both are going to take Ajani up to 7. At least I got that out of my way. Pay 2. Ooh, double Unbreakable. It's a shame that he's just going to continue to tap that down. Yep, that's going to be my main problem now. So this is how I win the game. I need to get something up in the air. That other angel actually would be lovely right now. Battlefield promotion. Yeah, these are all the things that are supposed to be going on Feather. This is a good deck. I like this. Not the Ajanis I was hoping for. But he's not going to be able to tap down everything for long. That's going to be the fun part. So he's going to have to pick one. Oh, he didn't do it. Too late. I've already declared the attack. Gain life there. Yeah, this should be interesting. He is going to do 4 here, and that's fine. Oh, Tajik. So I need to keep above him. So he's got lethal on board for me right now. I need a little something, and that was not it. So that is going to be good game. I might as well just dump this now. Because unfortunately there's not much I can do to prevent him from coming over the top. It's a shame because we did such a good job. Had such a good start. Oh well, it is what it is. He's going to get me with the old Healer's Hawk over the top. Come on, just swing. I don't have Settle the Wreckage. It's not in the block now. He doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to swing with the Healer's Hawks. That's it. Seal Away's gone. Don't have that. Settle the Wreckage is gone. Don't have that. I don't understand what he's thinking about. Okay. He wants to make sure he gets enough damage through. Yep, I'll create it. It's not going to help, but it'll be nice. Yeah, I could have, if he hadn't, I see where he was thinking now. If he hadn't done the Gird for Battle, I would have had enough to survive just from the enter the battlefield trigger. So I see where he was going now. Oh, well, that's a shame. I thought we were going to do better than that. We had such a good start. Getting the Ajani's late really hurt us. Collector Bill. That's like Bill Collector. That's a little... Can't say that I've ever had problems with that in my life, but darn that... Ooh, gutter bones. Make you kill our creature twice. It's one of the things I love about Haunted Witness. Cruel Celebrant. Okay, so this is going to be one of the sacrifice decks. And I think they still have all the pieces that they need for that to work. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to wait one turn. Because I really want Gideon to get in there and give it lifelink. So that it triggers itself. Indestructible token with lifelink.
Light will cleave the darkness.
Next turn we'll get the... I'd love to get that Cruel Celebrant out of play. The Priest is more important. Because the Priest is a key to their deck. No, that's not going to kill Gideon this turn. I'm willing to take that. Let's go Prison Realm for the Priest of the Forgotten Gods, please. We'll take that. We're going to give that, again, Indestructible. Make sure I've got a creature above theirs. And next turn I'm going to drop down the Charm Stray and the Hunted Witness. I want to be able to get a little more blockers down. Tithe Taker. Yep. They've got all the pieces for this deck. Now the difference, of course, is I've got enough life gain here that I'm not actually that concerned about the damage that the Cruel Celebrants are going to do. So let's do this smart. Cast a kitty cat. We are going to give, again, the token lifeline, Indestructible. He does not have enough over there to kill the Ajanis. I probably could be swinging. I don't know why I'm not swinging with Gideon now that I'm looking at that. Yeah, the life gain is actually... Yeah, I'm actually not that concerned about your flying creature. Aha! Sorin. And that is why the Conclave Tribunal is in the deck. Oh, interesting choice. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not enough to kill him yet. We're getting there. So we will Conclave the kitty cat. Take Sorin out of the picture.
This will not be my final party.
Give the old lifelinker Indestructible. Does he have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He does have enough to kill. the Ajanis. So we're going to hold on the Ajanis. Have a nice little blocker in the back. Yeah, I was curious what he was going to do with that. So now he's not going to enough. He can try to swing in. I think I'm going to Unbreakable Formation this turn. No, I'm going to do it next turn. Now that I look to see what I just drew. The other Ajanis. He's like, no, no more Ajanis. That's how the deck's supposed to work. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. I loved how Domineering was so... again, one of the first sets that I ever started playing under was, of course, I started playing in Unlimited, so like Unlimited, Revised, Alpha, Arabian Nights, Antiquities. Those were some of mine. So a lot of the Dominaria set really was nostalgic for me for some of those old sets. Just hearing things like of the Pearl Trident again in a Magic card was really kind of cool. Ooh, nothing good. I mean, these are all prison lockdown, but I'm going to be dead before anything else. That's a little bit better. Unbreakable Formation on the Hawks? Sure, why not? It's interesting to me to see what decks people have decided to bring to this. So what do we have? I see black. Now I know that Esper Control still sort of works. I know they lost a lot of the dual lands. Like you don't have any of the Exilon dual lands. You're not going to have any of the Dominaria dual lands. The only thing you have are the shock lands from Guilds of Ravnica, and that's it. Oh, there goes Gideon. Yep. So he may have Thief of Sanity, so it might warrant putting Unbreakable Formation on this turn, just to have. Oh, never mind. Just to have a counter to Thief of Sanity, but never mind. He does have the black, but he doesn't... Disinformation Campaign, that's fine. So he went like a legitimate, like, Jameer... Yeah, I'm only going to pull that trigger once. I'm not going to sit there and play the Jameer drop card game. That's not fun. I didn't even think about it as an archetype. It is absolutely possible, though. God. Eternal Kefnet. Let's just Unbreakable Formation all of them and make everyone indestructible. Yep, that happened. That's what happened. He did not think that he's like, oh, I didn't realize that they were indestructible. Oh, darn. So now, unless he throws down a creature, whatever he blocks with is going to die. He's going to have no other choice but to block the Ajanis. He clearly, well, I can't say clearly. Okay. He can't swing or he loses. Sure, he can block it. But it's 3 turns away before you get to see it again. So he's got one more turn. Ritual of Soot would probably be bad right here. She doesn't help you. Thought Erasure? You called for Thought Erasure? Okay, you can't even cast it. I was just going to say, that was silly. Not sure what you were thinking there. So, alright, so that's 2 wins. We'll go one more. See if we can squeeze the last one in. We're kind of sitting at the 30-minute mark. Sure, we'll go one more. We'll go one more, and then we'll hit the pause. Yeah, you know what? I think that's it. I'm going to pause it right here and say, I'm going to hit cancel right there. Because it just dawned on me, we're putting these two videos together. Oh, never mind. It looks like we're going to go. Can't give you a proper outro if I'm in the middle of trying to play a game. That's a lot of kitty cats. While I recognize that's a 1-land hand, that's a lot of kitty cats. That could get scary quick. And maybe I'll lose this one really, really fast, and that'll make the game go much faster, saying, why did you keep that hand? I've always wanted to see this happen, so it might actually be kind of funny. Thought Erasure, Gideon's gone. That's okay. I just feel like I just played this deck. This exact deck, in fact. I assume he's going to do the Gideon. No, he did the cat. That's awesome. Because he knew how big those kitty cats were going to get. That's amazing. What you got? What you got? What you got? Thought Erasure for Gideon. Yep. Now this is going quick. Cry the Carnarium. Nice. Very nice. That does stink because I did turn off my Conclave Tribunal by doing that. If he's running Dremir colors, he's got to have Thief of Sanity in his hand. Disinformation Campaign. Unbreakable. I need these two for removal. He gets out something scary. I need to be able to handle it. Yep, and this is what Jameer does. It's going to be the ever-recycling discard. So now it's at the point, like, even if I get a land, I might have to hold it just so I can discard the card. Because like, I'll get the life gain at least. He is going to Disinformation Campaign again me again. I'm just going to drop the Prison Realm. Because at least I can still counter, quote-unquote, anything he comes in with. Conclave Tribunal covers all permanents. So Prison Realm's really selective towards creatures and planeswalkers. So if I have to lose one of the two, it would be Prison Realm. Plus he doesn't know that I have the Conclave Tribunal. Watch, now he's got a Thought Erasure. Here it comes. You ready? He's got Thought Erasure to drop the rest of the cards out of my hand. Cry the Carnarium. This is what happens when you keep a one-lane hand, by the way. He's got 6. I've got 2. I'm not complaining. I did it to myself. I honestly thought the game was going to go fast. I was wrong. Oh, do I... Let's go for the damage first. I debated Conclave Tribunaling his Disinformation Campaign. Okay. With 2 mana, I am somehow managing to get super close to winning this game. Yep. Oh, there's all the mana I needed! Oh, that's hysterical. All right, here's a Pridemate. It's not going to do any good. Normally people would complain about getting three what was that, 3 lands in a row? Yeah, no, I wouldn't have complained at that at all. Not at this point. Why would I do that? I don't know why you're doing it. Okay, so now, yeah, now he's going to get the win here. Because I've got nothing. Nothing to help me out here. It's almost silly. Like, anything that I need, I need land. I can't cast anything in my hand. And that's what happens when you take a 1-land hand, kids, right there. Yep. Alright, so this is a more competitive Ravnica block deck. No. Why would I do that? Hey, a creature! Nope.
Hone your prowess.
What's he got going on here? Cry the Crinarium. Why would you pick that? You're just going to wipe out all of your creatures. Oh no, I guess not. Because they're 1/3s. Okay, so that's game. I don't normally do it, but I'm going to go ahead and concede here. Probably shouldn't have kept that 1-land hand, and that's what's going to happen. So, anyway, so I'm going to pause here and stop now, and then I will move on to record the end of it. So when I get to the end of this, I will show you the final games on this one. Overall, I'm happy with it. I think I just picked a stupid hand on that last one. I knew that going in, so we'll take a pause here. Okay, so I'm going to call this one a stop now. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning where I am right now. So I've gotten all the way up to the 4 out of 5 wins. I'm going to try to finish this off tomorrow, but I don't want to hold off the entire video. So I'm going to call this one a close now. Obviously, I'm going to play it out to the end. It has been doing well. I've been bumping into a lot of Gates decks, oddly enough. Interestingly enough, in the event, Gates of Blaze was banned for the event. But it still did really, really well. The Gate Colossus and the Gatebreaker Rams are still really good, despite the fact of not having the board wipe of Gates Ablaze. So it's still a good deck. And I played so many of those Jameer decks. So many Jameer decks. So a little frustrated at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and just call it here. Thank you for watching the video. Like, subscribe, always helps out the channel. There is a Patreon if you are so inclined. That is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And thank you for your